Howdy, y'all! Welcome to the Bonniconlon Show! Yee-haw!
Roger of you're welcome indeed to another edition of the programme. Well, today we're coming to you from one of the biggest agricultural shows in the west of Ireland, the annual Bonniconlon Show and Gymkhana. Now, 24 hours ago, if you were here, you would have said this show wasn't going to take place because there was so much rain, thunder, lightning, floods, and yet this morning at 9 a.m, the sun broke through the clouds and thousands of people made their way here to the village of Bonniconlon for the annual show. It's a spectacular day and we're going to bring you now some of the highlights. So sit back, relax and enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now officially open the Bonniconlon Agricultural Show and everybody enjoy yourselves. How long is it on for? It's going 73 years. 73 years, and hopefully, well, I'll not be here for the next 7 years. But anyway, enjoy your day and get asked whatever you're going to do before the rain comes. Thanks very much.
So we've got a display here, obviously, as you can see. So these are the old CDB hives. These were the original of the species, and they were presented by the congested district boards to the people in need. There's nothing in that hive, but you can see how solid it is. In fact, Henry, I'd say you could do a dance in that easily. So then on Shaw, we have a display hive. And somewhere around here, I can't see because I'm the wrong side, but most likely there is a queen and she's marked. And the reason we're here with the bee display, you can see there on our logo, St. Joseph's National School Bonniconlon, because they were selected from Mayo. They were the only entry from Mayo to be selected at the RDS.
We're here in the cattle section, and as you can see behind me, great variety of cattle, beautiful stock. Farmers here from as far away as Danish-owned Peninsula, Westport, along with all the locals. After dealing with someone there from Cummer in County Galway, from Clare, so they're from all over. Judging will be starting shortly, and a number of classes for all breeds, the usual breeds of Aberdeen Angus, Shorthorn, Frisian. Then we have the continental breeds, the Charolais, the Limousin, and the rare breeds. Also down on the other section, we have cow and calf unhaltered section, which is a highly competitive class, as they all are here. As I said, beautiful stock. Tough decision for any of the judges, but that's what we expect here in Bonniconlon, that the best are here and that the best win.
What a day, as in what an audience, but the sky above, the man above was good to us today. Yeah. We've had a couple of bad years here in Bonniconlon, but an amazing day, yeah. Huge crowds out, it's as big as any festival or anything that's happening in the country here. So it's huge to see it in County Mayo and Bonniconlon, to see thousands and thousands of people out here on a Monday afternoon, and it's a great wide variety of an audience, as young as old. It's a real family day, it's great to see it.
And Mike, obviously there was a few hectic phone calls going on last night.
Everyone was panicking. Everyone was panicking, but sure, thankfully, I suppose we do all panic over the last couple of years. There was a couple of bad ones here where we couldn't even go on, which you wouldn't be, if you were betting on the first Monday in August being bad, you'd think the odds were you're going to win, but we had a couple of bad ones. But no, overall we were very, very lucky, and it's great job for everybody here. All the work that's put into it over the year. I think it's 365 days getting this ready, because it starts today for next year again. So hats off to all the committee. Everybody involved just put an amazing effort into it.
Well, look, great to see you again.
Thank you. Thanks all the team. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you. You travelled from Ballinasloe to be here at Bonniconlon.
That's right, yeah.
What time were you?
I left around 7 o'clock this morning, so about 2 hours, that's all now, so it's not.
And have you many sheep here?
I just did the 4 Jacobs here today now.
And what's special about, I see some of the horns on
the
these.
Horns are the big thing, the 4 horns especially, they're very eye-catching, and they're different than anything else. And the colour then obviously is black and white as well, as nice as well, and they're good, they're fair good meat. It's lovely meat cheap as well. It's very tender meat when it's cooked and it comes to.
It's a pleasure to be here today, and we're so lucky that the rain has stopped and the sun is shining, and it's great because it represents rural Ireland and it gives a picture of rural Ireland, and indeed as does the shows all over the country. But the Bonniconlon Show is probably one of the bigger shows in the country, probably comes next to the Tullamore Show, which will be on next Sunday. So it's great to be here and great to see people coming out, and the crowd is really starting to build now today. Farming at the moment is under pressure from a broad range of issues, and we know the big policy issues coming from Europe is climate and environment, and then we have the cheap food policy as well, and that's a major issue because at the moment our costs of production, with all the inflationary pressures that's there, have really risen, and in the past couple of years our costs have gone up 40%, but the returns from the market haven't climbed to match that. So that's why we're all the time looking for supports, because we say to the government and to the EU, we can't have cheap food and produce at high costs at the same time. So it's important. That's what the Common Agricultural Policy was made to do. It was supposed to support farmers to produce cheap food, but now it's been asked to support environmental and climate ambitions as well. So that's the trouble. The budget is not big enough, and we see issues there because the farming age profile is climbing all the time, and it's an ageing population, and we need young people coming in, and if they don't see a economically sustainable future there, well, it's hard to expect them to do it because there's other options out there as well.
Well, down here in ring 2, we have the 2-year-old Connemara's, and here in ring 3 we have the 148 blood ponies, and up in the top ring then we have the 128 riding ponies, and down here then is the pony jumping, and over here is the horse jumping.
You've just judged at the pony competition here. What are you looking for in the pony?
I'm looking for First and foremost, a good confirmation as well that the ponies are trotting and walking nice straight lines, getting a bit of a good step, and again making it a great day because everyone has prepped, you know, they've been up early, getting the old washing soap out and everything, so making sure that they have a good time as well. Yeah, so it's not just the horse, it's also the handler. Make sure everyone enjoys themselves and just having a good time out.
And Mayo County Council well represented here again this year at the Bonniconlon Show.
Yeah, bigger and better this year, Henry. We've a lot more with us. We have a bigger marquee. We're the home of the cooking demos here as well. So I'm delighted to be joined with a number of traders here with me today. So to go through them very quickly, we have Healthy Homes, we have Sláinte Care from Mayo County Council, we have our own tourism section, we have Black Sod Sea Safaris, Local Enterprise Office, John McGee and Emma are here, the Father Peyton Centre, with the Great National Hotel from Ballina, the Jackie Clark Collection, our friends in the National Parks and Wildlife Service, and of course our good friends from Achill Tourism, the Michael Davitt Museum, and most importantly, the Piper's Cross Ceilidh Band. And we're also delighted to welcome Philomena as well.
Yeah, so great music from the Piper's Cross Ceilidh Band, and of course Philomena is on stage with the new superintendent of Ballina doing a cook-off, which is fabulous.
Right. That's right, yeah. We're delighted to have her, and it has created a great atmosphere and a great buzz here within the Mayo.ie marquee. So what I find about this show, Henry, it's the largest show in the west of Ireland, and you know, we're in the middle of the bank holiday weekend, so a lot of our diaspora are at home and they're all visiting the show and they're all wanting to learn more about what else is happening in Mayo. So this is the great spot to be in, to be able to share that with them. So no, it is great.
It's a great show, and I suppose what I like about it is the fact that it's about the community, you know, and it's about rural Ireland, you know. So I suppose this is a manifestation of everything that's good about rural Ireland, and people come along having a great day out with the family, you know, and there's such a diversity of things to see, do and eat here, you know, that it's a really fabulous occasion, and I'm delighted for the organisers that the weather picked up and everyone seems to be enjoying themselves. One of the things we like to try and do is a good opportunity to get out and meet people, you know, I suppose engage with people around what the County Council does and various aspects then including tourism and heritage and so forth, you know. So when you have a big crowd at an event like this, it makes it very worthwhile to have that communication, and we find people really engage with us, you know, and you know, they'll find out things that they didn't know about Mayo County Council, which are many, in things that we do and we're involved in, and kind of, I suppose, how much local authorities generally have changed over the years and moved away a bit from strictly infrastructural stuff to a wide range of areas that we're involved in now, including age-friendly, health, sport, and so on, you know. So it's a much more community-focused, I suppose, set of activities that we're undertaking at this time.
It was a very busy day for the Queen of Irish Country Music, Philomena Begley, but we managed to catch up with her for a few words.
Yes, it's my first time, as far as I probably played here many years ago, Henry. I can't remember how long ago it is, but it's a long time ago. But it's honest to God, it's just a pleasure to be here today, and I really have enjoyed myself. So we're going to head over now shortly to sing a few songs and make them.
Yeah, Mike Salsier's out at the moment. A fantastic crowd here.
Oh, it's brilliant, honest to God. I'm very, very lucky that there's no rain. Just very lucky.
And you officially opened the show today.
I did indeed. And
what that felt like?
Oh God, it was a great honour, to be honest. I have to say, it was a great honour.
Well, look, it's great to have you here.
Oh, thanks very much.
And so many of your fans are out
at
the
it's great to see. I've seen so many people that I haven't seen for years. And I'm looking forward to going over to do the couple of songs.
Lovely. So we're going to head over there and see you.
We're going to go there now. All right, Henry. Thank you very much.
Give her one more round of applause.
exiles, one of the greatest in the business.
It must be 10 years ago since I came here for the festival, and things have changed a lot even in the 10 years. It's massive now.
Yeah. How did you enjoy it, Claudia?
Oh, I thought it was brilliant. Yeah, brilliant atmosphere, as Dad said. Yeah.
And do you enjoy playing festivals like this?
I love the festivals. So you're meeting people all the time. You're meeting new people all the time, and you're getting to see everyone dancing. I love the dancing as well. So yeah.
It's great to be here in Bonniconlon, and I'm coming here now for too many years, but for a long time. And this show is getting better and better. And fair play to the organisers under John O'Hara. John O'Hara has done a marvellous job for this show down the years, and plus all the volunteers. It's all volunteers. Well, if you don't have the volunteers and the community pulling together, you're lost. You won't succeed. You must have everybody pulling together, and you must have people working, and it's crucial, volunteers, because this couldn't take place without volunteers. It's not possible. What have they here? 20,000, 30,000 people? It's not possible, you know. But it's great. It's great for the local area. Absolutely mighty for the local area, for a small parish like this.
Yeah. Finally, of course, I'm sure you're beginning to get ready now for another Mayo Person and Mehel Award for 2024-25.
The 15th of February is the date, and we're back in the Burlington Hotel this year. So we're moving back to the Burlington, and it's the 15th of February is going to be the night where the new Mayo Person will be launched and attacked, or whatever they want to do now. But that's it.
I believe I'm the first guy here in Bonniconlon. There was never one born in it and come out of it, so I'm delighted. And we're probably the smallest show in Ireland with the biggest show in Ireland. The smallest parish with the biggest show.
Yeah, I'm sure there was concern over the weekend with the horrendous weather we had for the last couple of days. Was it a big concern for you and your committee?
It was a concern for us all, because the last few weeks you couldn't, every day there's 3 seasons, and you know yourself, when you get up in the morning you don't know what's going to be in the evening. It was the same all week, and yesterday was a bit altogether because it never stopped raining all day and all through the night. Yeah, usually on show morning there's vans outside the door, and they were outside this morning and they were there, and the next thing I heard something louder than the vans turning over. It was the shower, and it was hard. But anyway, about 7 o'clock all changed, and it just went to a mist.
And the ground doesn't seem to be too bad, John, with all the rain.
Well, we protected the ground as good as we can over the last while, because there a while with the ground. You see, if you don't drive on it and you don't do much. So over the last 2 or 3 weeks, we had a few great teams, and they came in and they done a lot of the work. So we weren't doing much tramping on it, and that's what seals the ground, if you have tractors and everything going across it. So we're lucky enough now.
So relief all around this morning.
Oh, well, it wasn't straight away, but there's relief now, because as you know, it's the guts of 200,000 to run this, and you know, if that doesn't work, if you don't get the people in the gate, you're going to have to answer to someone. So it's a bit of luck. It's luck at the end of the day, the weather change.
Well, look, congratulations to you and your committee on another excellent and very successful show.
Well, Henry, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for all the work you have done for us and the promotion of our show, and for bringing the Queen of Country to Bonniconlon. Without her, Henry always comes up with a good one, and I want to say thanks to you.
Yeah, so we have James here. James is from Wexford. My name's Matthew, I'm from Donegal. We have Daryl, who's from Kildare, and we have Cathal, who's all the way from Dublin there. So yeah, very mixed all over the map.
And how did you get together?
So we were formed by Nathan Carter and Liam McKenna. Basically the lads wanted to put together a young band of lads to kind of revitalise the trad thing and put our own spin on it, and we were the lads that got the shout, and here we are now, 3 years later.
And you picked a good time, because the whole trad folk scene has really taken off big time.
Definitely,
since COVID.
Oh, 100%. We saw it ourselves. Like, you know, for the 2 lads here, James and Cathal, that would have been their upbringing, but myself and Daryl would have had a different upbringing, and just as we came into it, we couldn't believe the numbers that were streaming stuff, going to shows. Like, especially, we were very lucky that we were out with Nathan very early on, and he has a massive, folk side to his set now as well. And
course, yeah.
People are just going mad for it. So we're hoping that we can keep the ball rolling.
I dream the dream about the old town. Sure, I kiss my girl, make it by the factory wall. Sure, it's a dirty old town. It's a dirty old town.
One of the highlights of the day is the annual Bonniconlon Show Queen competition, introduced by the one and only Pat Boyle of Pat's Country Roadshow.
Absolutely fantastic. Good evening, everybody. You're all very welcome, and it's great to have such a packed crowd here. And I hope for the next 4 hours you're going to enjoy this show.
I'm public construction.
And is there many employed?
There's 6 of us at the minute.
John O'Hara taught me everything I know.
John O'Hara taught you everything you know. Good man, John. What do you do?
I work in the shop in Bonniconlon.
You work in the shop in Bonniconlon. And how is the shop going in Bonniconlon?
It's been very busy now the last couple of weeks, especially with the lads up here working, getting the show all together themselves. It's been brilliant. There's six of us, and then we have Joanna and Peter as well. So.
Yeah. And do you enjoy the crack?
Yeah, we have good crack.
Okay. Well, you can have a nice big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. You can go and sit down now. Who do you work with?
I work in the Mary Monk in Ballina.
Oh, you work in the Mary Monk in Ballina. And how is the Mary Monk going?
That's grand now, it's not too bad.
I said to you, the dinner's cold, what would you do?
I tell the teacher there and eat it up.
Well, you know, you'd be right. Myself and you have something to sort out now. Did I see you last night somewhere? We were flying as well.
That's all I want in this dark place is to have you here. Oh, grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger.
And you make 800 cows.
Not by hand.
With a machine.
Yeah, 54 bale rotary.
Is that a JCB or something?
No, not at all. They would go around on a rotary like a carousel.
Hello, Brian, how are you? Isn't that a fantastic dress? Blue, lovely blue. The same colour as the Tipper Slayer jerseys. Oh, give me a twirl, okay, yeah, okay. Hello, Tina O'Brien, how are you?
Hello, nice to meet you.
Well, I know it is.
I'm enjoying what I'm doing. It's a day of service for people with learning disabilities. It helps them get out and about, independent living, and it helps them gain life skills, cooking, cleaning, everything.
Sorry, I got the wrong name. It happens every night. Where do you work?
Gallagher's pub down in the village. So.
Oh, tell us. In second place, we have a girl, and her name is, she said, I didn't go to school though, I'm not great at the spelling. It just says second place, so what do I do? Second place, ladies and gentlemen, would you put your hands together and give a nice big round of applause for Aisling Bilbo!
With that, I just present the Queen of the 2024 Queen of Bonniconlon to
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, will you put your hands together and give a nice big round of applause for this year's Queen. Natasha Galley!
Congratulations once again to this year's show queen, Natasha Garrett. And the celebrations will continue no doubt into the early hours of the morning at the show dance in the Grove Ballroom, Bonniconlon, where Declan Ernie and his band took to the stage. So we're going to leave you dancing now, so until next week at the same time, slán go fóill.